are people crossing the line then? Like, are you crossing the line or in stacks, or is that like, that's a foul on the play? Yeah, I could talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like, let's get on that. What line? Like, what specific would you be with stacks that you say like was crossing the line?
Maybe the fact that y'all would have a relationship. It seemed like, you know.
But we don't. We never did.
So he just came bored, like trying to get rounds from you.
Out of nowhere, bro. I put out the first screenshots.
I read them shits. I saw
the first one that he ever. There was no how you been, bro. It was yo, what's up? Hey, by the second screenshot, it was yo, you mind writing around for me? Then he said we used to go bar for bar. No, we never, ever.
Oh, okay.
Ever. He capping. He just tried to think of whatever he could. And then as the interviews kept going, he now like saying like, yo, let him answer it. Yeah, we was never cool like that. We never sparred together. I never wrote him the bars. Just get that out the way if that's what y'all want. I never wrote him the bars. But the nigga asked. Show Wolf ain't write the bars. But the nigga asked. Assassin wrote the bars. But he ain't use them. You know what I'm saying? Like he just... So he used somebody else's, so. But
okay, even if that's not crossing the line, since you know it's like it's a part of the game.
Yeah, that's a part of the game. There wasn't like Hitman Aver, like wasn't that crossing the line? If that's the kid, that was a relationship they had. You talking about his pops and all that, you know, had his pops nigga. Yeah. But it's just like I don't know, bro. I don't know. And I feel like it's battle rap, nigga. Like, feel me? Like, fuck. Ice up.
So what would you consider as crossing the line? What's crossing the line to Jay Murda?
Definitely the physical shit. You know what I'm saying? The physical shit definitely is a crossing the line. I mean, cause it's like I feel like there's a non-written rule of what type of physical touching you can do in battle rap. You feel me? It's cool sometimes, little pets and all that, but sometimes pride. You know what I'm saying? Certain dudes just be like, no, like. When I battled Rosenberg off the rip, see how I smacked his hand out the way and it was like letting it be known, because Rosenberg would do, there's certain niggas that let you think they're touching you like this in the first round. By the third round, they trying to punch a hole in your chest because you allowed that in the first. So it's like, you just gotta, it's kind of be professional at the end of the day. Somebody come touch you, you be like, yo, look cool, you feel me? Like, or let them know like, yo, you wilding out, or you do the shit back, you see you letting it rock, you know where it's gonna be a mutual agreement without y'all niggas speaking. It'd be like, so. But I feel like all the extra shoulder, knocking another nigga's shoulder out his fucking socket.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, Snake definitely still recovering.
Oh, like Ace, I mean?
Like shit like that shit extra. But like I said, when this shit really pays you what it's paying right now, like some niggas don't want to throw that shit away, man. Shit don't.
So definitely that's crossing the line. So what about things that could be said? Like now we seen mad things like the Ahdi Boom Big K. Is that crossing the line? Because that impacts somebody's life.
No, that don't cross the line.
Okay.
Why are you battle rapping if you out here snitching?
Okay.
You feel me? Like you out here getting paid to make wrong statements or shit. Like you really ain't not supposed to be allowed. Like that's how I feel. Battle rap really just don't. You don't condone that shit. So Big K did a great thing for us. That's how I feel. You feel me? Like that was. Thank the dog, man. Salute to the dog, man.
Okay. So other things that could be said: Math Hoffa versus Jag. You know what I'm saying? Math feels like, yo, you're crossing the line.
That's public. That's also, I don't feel like it's crossing the line, because it's public knowledge on top of that too, you feel me? And you supposed to just, it's all about how you react to these things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you fucking innocent, you innocent. Nigga, like, the fuck you even mad a nigga mention this shit? You good. Keep doing your thing. Like, these niggas, what else they gonna mention, man? He was whipping his ass, nigga, like. Fuck other angle could a nigga pick at, especially that was out there. That just seemed like the easiest thing to grab and try to mention. So you gotta understand, like, that wasn't even clever of somebody to do. Like, so you, like, I feel like the way he reacted towards it was a little off. But other than that, I mean, Mav just got a problem with hiding when shit bother him. That's what it is.
He should have just stood there because he's like, I'm not standing there and taking that shit. Fuck that.
He just got a problem with like just not holding it down for a couple minutes real quick. Just got after it came off, like that shit bother him. You gonna know what math man. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. So I
don't feel it's crossing the line though.
Nah. Arsonal and T-Top.
The baby mom shit.
Yeah, that's crossing the line.
Nah.
Okay, so
she crossed the line. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, how you mad? Like, she crossed the line.
Okay.
Like, who's this? Like, I don't understand. Like, you mad that I mentioned your bitch? Listen, with due respect, man. Whatever. How am I wrong? Like, I wasn't supposed to tell nobody. Like, that's what you telling me. Like, hey, why you telling me she sucked your dick though? I don't understand. Like, the kiss and tell shit corny, but
it's not
crossing the line. Like, it ain't crossing the line in battle rap. That type of shit should be expected in battle rap. So much shit's been said that's worse. Like when Grindtime was coming, that shit was like racial disrespectful. Like niggas just say the most crazy. Remember the type of disrespect DNA used to give with about his moms. Like like come on, bro. Like
yeah, I remember. I think he walked off on that T-Rex battle or something like that.
Yeah, shit. Battle rap definitely has gotten sensitive. But now, who is to say? Is it the battle rappers or the crowd who's more sensitive? Is it the fans is more sensitive about what they're viewing, or is it the battle rappers about as far as what they're allowing?
That's an interesting question.
That's why I said it's like, who do we call sensitive though? Who's complaining about it the most? The rappers or the fans?
Do you think it's the rappers in the sense of now that everybody, the eyes are really on y'all, you guys are really the main, like yes, the fans are there, but you guys are like,
it's your job to like,
you know what I'm saying? So it's really, you guys are the ones being attacked, you guys are the ones being written on Twitter, you guys are the ones that have to endure the things that are being said about y'all.
Yeah, you don't have to be. They making themselves too accessible. That's what is the problem with a lot of people. Like when you make it whole and these type of high, profile people of any sort, don't respond to all this negativity. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you do people hated the aggression and all that type of physical shit I did in battles. When me and Bad News was battling, it was like, oh, this was wonderful. So y'all pick and choose when y'all want that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it can't be like that. So I feel like, as far as the battlers, it's your job to not ruin the fucking battle. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the most to call it sensitive, I think it's up to the fans, and the fans now got way more sensitive to their viewing. Like if somebody say something about somebody being crippled, like, oh my God, how can you say that? Like, what? It's battle rap now, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta expect this type of shit.